Hello, friends, followers, stalkers, and fake accounts. It is time for Who's for the Chop Part Trois. I told you this is going to go on for a long while, and I'm like I say, I'm very aware that this is going to be triggering people. But as always, what did I do? I asked the cards. I did myself a little choose your fate reading. Okay, should I continue or should I pack it in? The cards say if I continue, it's going to piss people off, but ultimately something good will happen. So we shall continue. So we're going to do another 5. So in my case, these are people who have tried to wreck my career, wreck my love life, try and end me. We've dealt with the nasty ones. We then went down a couple of layers and we're just going back up to another level. Okay. So panic stations at the ready. Now, I'm not going to obviously tell you who these people are. If you've got a decision whereby, you know, if you're a boss, you might want to decide who you're going to sack. I don't know. Or if you've got a lot of options in your life, what's going to be the best one, right? So in my case, though, it's people who are getting calmer. I'm not love and light. I'm quite happy to sit in the darker side. I welcome you. Right, so let's start with person. Let me just get person 1 in my mind. Person 1 is there, locked in, loaded, ready to go. So person 1, what is their karma going to be, please, source? Sometimes they might not be too heavy because they might not have been a complete dick. Right, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Ooh, pay attention, there might be some clues here. So it says Lord of the Wild and Fertile Lands. Okay, so it's in the reverse position. Okay, let me just show you the card. Any clues? It's in the reverse position. This person is going to be stopped from progression. Now, this person is also a knight. They think they're a king or a queen, but they're not. They're a knight. They're a knight in the reverse. They're getting knocked off their horse, metaphorically speaking. Right, person 2. Bear with me. Tense, this, isn't it? 3 of Wands in the reverse. Lord of Established Strength. Right, now what I'm drawn to on this card is that they're gripping onto the rods. Okay, they're gripping onto the wands. It's in the reverse position, right? This person is going to start losing their grip, okay, on life in general, okay? Could be a connection to, not the person, but they could be connected to a fire sign as well. Right, person 3. Some people say 3 is the magic number. What's in store for you, person 3? Oh, the reading that I did, and it's going to be posted as content, because why waste doing a reading when I can do it as content? Indicated that by continuing to do this, the little covens might continue to try and throw me off, as I've said a number of times, right? Somebody is about any second now to be made an example of, right? So the best thing you can do if you've been on the attack for me or other people, first off is stop. Second off is seek forgiveness and retribution from source. Not me. I don't need your apology. I forgive you all. You're weak, feeble, pathetic little people. Okay? So I forgive you all. Seek forgiveness from source and then just take your karma. Simple as that. Simple as that. You know you've done wrong. Right. Person 3. 10 of Pentacles, Lord of Wealth. Now, what I think is going to happen to this person, because I know that they are so lack mindset-setted, I think that they're going to come into some wealth. However, it is going to come at a price. Okay? It's going to go to their head and they are going to start showing what an absolute vile, greedy, selfish, so-and-so they are. That's what I think. right? Person 4, we're nearly there. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Can I go that again? I'm not fudging it. It fell the wrong way around. I don't pick. I forgot that I don't pick cards when they're face down. He's fudging it. Meh, fuck off. The Emperor, son of the morning. Right, so much like the person before them, and there's definitely a connection here. I think that this person is going to believe that they are in Emperor status. I believe that this person is going to come in 555 on the timer, my number. Is going to come towards person 3 because they're going to realise they've hit some money. It's probably going to be some inheritance due to a death of a parent or something along those lines. So this person is going to come in false energy towards person 3. I'm your Emperor. Your twin flame is finally here. I've done my healing. And it's to feed off their abundance. Right, person 5. Right, so 9 of Pentacles, Lord of Material Gain. So I think person 5, similar to person 3, but not as in a heavier energy. Much like the one I did yesterday where somebody was getting 2 of Cups. And I said, well, they've not done that bad a thing. They've just kind of been involved in the situation. So they're being kind of whisked away out of the spiritual life towards the matrix because they're going to find love. Similar to that with person 5, I think that they're going to get something to help them progress. But again, their involvement hasn't been as heavy as these others. So they're being given something to pull themselves out of the situation. They might have realised their wrongdoings. Okay. So yeah, person 1, stagnation, being knocked off their horse, their high horse, I want to say. Person 2, starting to lose a bit of a grip. Okay. Person 3 is going to be tested with wealth. Person 4 is coming in the energy of the Emperor, and I feel like it's like I say, I feel like that they're going towards person 3 because I think that person 3 has a thing for person 4. Person 4 is not really interested, but they're an absolute piece of shit. And as soon as their little greedy piggy eyes light up, knowing that person's getting some money, I think that they're going to come in this Emperor energy. Okay. Person 5, done a little bit of wrongdoing, nothing too heavy. So they're going, right, we're going to give you something. And again, it's always a test to bugger off and get out of the way. Okay, basically. So there you go. Join me again tomorrow. Like I say, there's lots and lots of people who have wronged me. This is going to go on a while, so you best get used to it. There are some clues there. You know, pay attention to the clues and pick it. May the odds be ever in your favour. Ta-ta.